Well, it looks like this lockdown situation is going to continue on for the foreseeable future. It's going to take longer than perhaps some of us first thought. So now it's time to settle in. It's time to get used to new routines and new ways of doing things. But at the same time, let's not get too settled in. Let's not get too used to, for example, sitting on our sofas, enjoying our Sunday services from the comfort of our living rooms. You know, Paul, when he wrote to the church in Thessalonica, said this: "But we, brethren, having been taken away from you for a short time in presence, not in heart, endeavoured more eagerly to see your face with great desire." That's us, isn't it? We have been taken away from one another in presence. Physically we are parted from each other, but not in heart. Not in heart. That was what Paul felt for the believers in Thessalonica. He was still one with them at heart, and so he endeavoured more eagerly to see their faces, to get back to them. He wanted to be with them. He wanted to be together, worshipping and serving God with them. And I hope and I trust that in this lockdown period, that Paul's attitude here towards the Thessalonican Christians would be the experience and the sense and the heart that we have for one another. That though for this time we're taken away from each other's presence, it is just physically and not in our hearts. And may we truly find that as we are parted in this way, that as the old saying goes, may absence make the heart grow fonder. And so that when eventually this crisis is lifted and we are able to meet together again, may it be with a real sense of joy and rejoicing that God has brought us back together, that he has gathered us together as his people in Ramsey to serve and to worship him. May that be our desire. But also, whilst we are parted, let's just make sure that it is only physical and not in the heart. That we still have that desire for one another, that love for one another. That we still have that heart for each other. Through the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.